Welcome back to DeezyVision. Today we're going to be talking about Disney Cruise Line's newest cruise destination here in the Bahamas, Lighthouse Point. So, on September 9th through 11th, Disney held its much anticipated D23 event. And during the park's experience and products presentation themed A Boundless Future, Chairman Josh DeMauro shared on Disney Cruise Line's newest island destination in the Bahamas called Lighthouse Point. So let's check out what he had to say about it.
There's more. And there is more. Our Disney Cruise Line has started work on our new island destination in the Bahamas. I told you I had a cool job. I had a chance to visit recently, and I wanted you all to be the first to see it. Welcome to Lighthouse Point on the beautiful island of Eleuthera. We're still in the early stages, but I can tell this is going to be a spectacular location for our Disney Cruise Line guests. We have a long way to go, but just imagine the possibilities. It's going to keep going. That was the first time that I was on the island, and I can tell you now from a personal point of view that Lighthouse Point is going to be absolutely stunning. It's inspired by the stories of the Bahamas, and we are committed to preserving and protecting the natural environment throughout this project. Get this, everybody. 90% of the power used at Lighthouse Point will come from solar energy. 90% of the power. And we're working with local advisors and artists to create a destination that represents the natural beauty and the rich culture of the Bahamas. We want this to be an authentic experience filled with all kinds of Disney magic. Here is a brand new concept rendering that I'm sharing with you all for the first time today. It's a great overview of what your day on Lighthouse Point will feel like. In addition, obviously to that gorgeous beach that you just saw a moment ago, you'll have a recreation center, you're going to have food and merchandise locations, a youth activity area, and so much more. Here's another rendering showing a closer look at one of the island's pavilions. Here, guests will be able to immerse themselves much more deeply into the Bahamian culture. We're excited to create a place where you can learn about the stories and the traditions that are passed down by generations of Eleuthera's residents.
Now, if you're wondering where Lighthouse Point is located, it is located on the southern tip of Eleuthera, which is one of the other islands of the Bahamas, and it's not too far from Nassau, where I'm at. And the island of Eleuthera is known for pineapples, and the name Eleuthera actually means freedom. And there's a lot of history behind that island. So I'll cover that history in a future video. Now, this is a part of the island that I don't think I've featured in my videos as yet, but where I'm at, I'm in the area known as Orange Hill. Right now you're looking at Orange Hill Beach. Straight ahead there, Caves Village. That's where I did the intro in the first part of the video. This area is known as Orange Hill, beautiful Orange Hill Beach. As you can see, we're having weather, and I know my friends in Florida can relate because they've been having weather also. And right here, I'm standing next to the entrance to the Orange Hill Inn, and you can go ahead in the comment section and let me know if you would like for me to feature the Orange Hill Inn in a future video. And here you can see some of their bungalows right there. I've stayed here before, I think at least twice. So go in the comment section and let me know if you would like for me to feature the Orange Hill Inn in a future video. And right now, the sun is being covered up by all of that bad weather. Hope that these people doing the ATV tours are having a good time. I think they're trying to get that in before the weather gets really bad. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about this brand new Lighthouse Point development that Disney Cruise Lines is doing here in the Bahamas. It is dark. The sun is covered up by all these gray clouds, and so I'm looking really, really dark in this video, but we'll make the best of it. Now, a few weeks ago, our Minister of Works here in the Bahamas, the Honorable Alfred Sayers, and his team visited the Lighthouse Point site and toured the Disney development. Now, during that visit to the Lighthouse Point site, David Chiaradonna, I hope I pronounced his name right, who is the Disney Senior Project Manager, gave Mr. Sayers and his team a presentation on the project overview. Now, one of the biggest takeaways of this development at Lighthouse Point is that Lighthouse Point will be 90% solar powered. Also, the project is expected to be completed in April of 2024. So that's 2 years from now, in April of 2024, and it will open to guests in June 2024. So I assume that June 2024 is when you're going to see Disney Cruise Line sending its ships to Lighthouse Point. I don't know exactly which ships are going there at this point, but I'm quite sure that in the future they will be updating us on which ships they will be sending to the Lighthouse Point island. So stay tuned for that. I'll definitely be keeping my ears open as more information becomes available. Okay, so this question is for all of my die-hard cruise fans, especially if you do Disney cruises a lot. Let me know, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your, how excited are you for the Lighthouse development to be done in 2024? And would you be booking any cruises to actually experience Lighthouse Point? I know that a lot of you are used to Castaway Cay, because Castaway Cay has been in play for a while now, and a lot of you have done the Disney cruises that come to the Bahamas and go to Castaway Cay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for Lighthouse Point? Let me know in the comment section. Now, for me personally, I'm happy this development is taking place. It has been years since I have been on a cruise, period. I have never done a Disney cruise. I've only cruised with Carnival, and that was once back in, I think, 1995. So it's been a very long time since I've been on a cruise. And so I'm considering maybe letting this be one of my first Disney cruise experiences once Lighthouse Point is done and is open. I'm highly considering it, or maybe I may do a cruise before 2024, sometime in the nearer future than 2024. But because of, and you heard Josh DeMauro speak of it, because of the fact that they're going to be integrating so much more of the Bahamian culture into Lighthouse Point, that's a real drawing factor for me. And I'm very, very curious to see in person how they do it. I know you can see things in the renderings and to give you an idea of what they're going to do, but I think it's something that you definitely will have to experience for yourself to really appreciate the true essence and the true value of what it is that they're doing with Lighthouse Point. So I'm very happy that they're infusing a lot of the Bahamian culture into this Lighthouse Point project. So for me, I'm definitely on a cruise once Lighthouse Point opens, and I'm looking forward to it. So on a scale of 1 to 10 for me, right now I'm at an 8. Well, the sun is back, and I'm glad it's back out. The rain has stopped, but as I look out into the distance, I can see that more rain is on its way, but it's good to have the sun back out. I couldn't do a video talking cruise news and not come out and show some of the cruise ships that are in port at the Nassau Cruise Port right now. Looks like we got 2 Disney ships. The ship that's off in the corner there, I can't really make out which cruise line that is, and the one next to it, maybe Royal Caribbean, I'm not sure. But we've got about 4 ships in harbor, 4, 5. So I'm gonna end the video right here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and give the video a big like and show some love to the channel. And if you haven't as yet, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to check out all of the links I left in the description section for you. Now you're looking forward to Lighthouse Point, Disney's newest cruise stop here in the Bahamas. I definitely am. And for those of you that are looking forward to it, I'll see you on the Disney cruise in 2024, whichever ship it is that they're sending there. I'll see you on that ship in 2024 as we go to see Lighthouse Point. So until next time, I will see you in the next video.